Welcome back to the reunion campaign for Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. We're going into the 8th mission of the campaign, Magnum Opus. Commander Simmons, this is Lieutenant DeLuca speaking from the bridge of the GTD Formidable. We have picked up your signal in deep space. Rear Admiral Peterson wants to speak with you. I'm connecting him now. Commander Simmons, Rear Admiral Peterson here. We have no time to discuss what happened with the Nagoya. Time is running out and we need to act quickly. Led by the Gladiator, the rebels are preparing to hit the Sol Gate in half an hour. We are rerouting all GTVA units within the Delta Serpentis systems to defend the construction site, and we need you in the field. I hope I get my fighter fixed. We have spotted at least 3 Njord-class missile cruisers, which are moving into strike position as we speak. We assume that these vessels will be the first wave of the attack and are going to hit the construction equipment around the jump gate. There are altogether 10 construction modules and an assembly control station powering the gate construction effort. Without these, Olympus, the name we gave our very own Gnosis reproduction, will be unable to function. We will counter those missile cruisers by deploying 2 fighter wings and a bomber wing to the field. Given your extensive experience in dealing with the isolationist threat, you will be leading the initial fighter operation to deflect the rebels' artillery assault. Beta wing will be flying interceptors, and Gamma wing will move in with bombers, but you may vary their equipment if you so desire. Once the initial wave is dealt with, we will deploy with the GTD Formidable and whatever is left of 2nd Fleet. In addition to any additional warships and fighter wings we can assemble until then, we will engage the rebel force directly and defeat them once and for all. Good luck with that, sir. I hope the Formidable is as formidable as the name suggests. You may request a refit or even new fighters from the Formidable. Thank you, please. We will assemble the material and send them to your location with a supply ship. This way, you will be able to deploy with fresh ordnance and armor. We have a wide range of interceptors, space superiority fighters, heavy fighters, and bombers on board. Pick a ship that you think would be best suited for this decisive engagement. You should consider the Griffin-class heavy fighter for this mission. Maneuverability and speed are not the ship's strongest suit, but its armor and secondary vent capacity matches that of a bomber, while overall providing fighter-level mobility for your wing. This battle will be your magnum opus, Commander Simmons. Wow, dramatic, aren't we, sir? Failure is not an option. We will have to stop the rebel fleet here and now, else 12 years of work in humanity's future will be tarnished. Good luck, Commander. Primary objectives: protect the Sol jump gate and defeat the rebel fleet. Secondary objectives, it has a category for it for some reason, but none are there. Strategic assault, 65 meters per second. And tactical bombers. Alright. Alright, weapon selection. No. Oh, wait. It's using the Hornet thing, but it's not, icon, but it's not Hornet. You gave my Wingman Tornadoes and me that thing. I'm going to take these instead. Those are trebuchets, right? Yes, okay. So that's all the trebuchets. And Helios. Alright, that should be more than enough to take care of some missile cruisers. Okay, well, we better give them Cyclops so I can have more bombs to spread out among the multiple missile cruisers. Nah, it's okay. Let's hit it. This is it, people. You know what's at stake here. I'll spare you the corny speeches. I trust you all do your duty. I'm reading 3 missile cruisers, 1 propulsion carrier, and several fighter and bomber wings attacking the gate. The Gladiator's main fleet is not yet committed. Beta and Gamma wings are waiting orders, sir. Let's go do this. Let's hope no murderous pursuing commandos will show up at this time to crash the party. We'll kick their asses too. Eyes on the HUD, dice. Look, there's an Atlantis-class super freighter in among them of the main enemy force. What are they planning? I guess we'll find out soon enough. Let's focus on those missile cruisers for now. For now, whatever that is, Sim. Varyag, Shopet, Hamilton, and Excalibur. Interceptors, go get those jerks. I want the missile launchers. On the underside, I'm not sure how this thing is constructed. There it is. Got him. All right. Man, they're spread all over the damn place. Bombers are down. This is a ridiculous mission. Okay. Alright, we need to get in front of him. Take out those missile launchers. Come on. Alright, we got in the bore sight. Let's hit it. Oh, do screw off. Ah! He has afterburners right as I fired my missiles. That trick doesn't work. That trick can't work all the time. I'm taking away with Xanthos fighters who target the ship room depot near the jump gate. We need to intercept them. Their containers are far too valuably lost. Ah, damn it. I'm disoriented. Oh, he's like sailed right on into the jump gate. Alright, we'll just kill him. It's only a cruiser after all. Excalibur objective neutralized, sir. That guy's got no missile launchers, so... Oh wait, no, he does. I thought that's not the one. That's not the one whose missile launcher got destroyed. That sucks. Let's get him. Got him. Yeah, those resources are extremely valuable. Well, in that case, I hope they don't share their cost from my salary. Very funny, thanks. Hey, John, those missile cruisers are no longer a threat to the gate. Command, we repelled the rebel offensive. Commits phase 2. Over. Roger, Alpha 1 deploying strike force. Well, 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 the illustrious Commander Simmons, if I'm not mistaken, so we meet again. What the hell? The Rebel Admiral's addressing you directly, sir. I have nothing to say to you, traitor, except that you should surrender while you still can. Traitor, don't be ridiculous. My one and only goal is the preservation of the Galactic Terran Student Alliance. I am more loyal to this organization than you believe yourself to be. Right, you're expressing that loyalty by destroying the greatest thing the Alliance has achieved over the past decade. I thought I had nothing to say. You are extremely short-sighted and naive, Commander Simmons. It's a shame that your struggle will achieve nothing at all. You will all die today, and we will destroy your precious portal. I think you are mistaken, because you are all going to die today because you're traitors, and we're going to kill you. And I'm Alpha 1, so we're going to pull it off. I don't like that freighter, so I'm going to kill it. Sir, the Rebel fleet is firing up main drives. They're beginning their assault. Incoming jump signatures is GTVA fleet. 1, no, 2 destroyers, 3 cruisers, and a corvette. Finally, some static firepower. This is the GTD Formidable. We are now on station. Also meet the GTD Hyperion, the newest Alliance destroyer, and the rest of the 2nd Fleet's 21st Battle Group. It's damn good to see you, Formidable. The Rebel fleet has just started moving towards the gate, so we can use all the help we can get. Roger, Alpha 1, we're moving to engage hostile warships and are launching Delta and Epsilon to be placed under your command. Excellent! Time for you to be busy, support. I need my missiles. That's a tough cargo container. Wing, we are reading a massive energy signature on that Rebel super freighter. Try to get close and scan that ship's cargo pods. Oh, really? Okay. Don't have time for you right now. Haha, headshot. Oh, that's a gunship that was blending in with the freighter. Meson warheads! Holy static! That freighter is loaded with low-yield Meson bombs. That's bad news. One container might always have a problem. If the ship explodes, the chain reaction can wipe out half the fleet. Everyone destroy that cargo container. I have a suggestion, sir. Maybe we can destroy a few of those cargo pods. If one hit one that contains a bomb, the explosion might be small enough to disable only the freighter. That's a good idea. Maybe we can destroy the whole freighter and the explosion will create so we'll wipe out half the whole fleet. Let's disable it first and then destroy it. So that it's not blowing up near the, Alright, we have disabled Solitude. And now I need to save myself. The Solitude has been disabled. Great job, team. Now that's dealt with, we could assist the fleet by destroying the Kronos' main beam cannon off a wing. I would love to do that. First, let me get these guys off me. I have 2 trebuchets left. That should do it. Oh, it has many main beams. Alright, support, let's hustle it up. No time for you to be busy. Well, all my reinforcement fighters died taking out that cruiser. Oh, my radar got turned down. There it is. That's what does it. Come on, get off me. There we are. That should be... Alright, complete. Kronos main being disabled, sir. Excellent. Go over the other turrets, Alpha, and direct your bombers to hammer the ship. We'll finish this here and now. What bombers? I have no bombers, sir. They have all died. Alright, now let's get on the other side of the Kronos and take out the beams on that side, and then we shall have victory. Oh, he's got long range flag. The Kronos is taking heavy damage. We will not attempt to recapture unless they surrender. Full power to the beams. Got him. The Kronos is breaking apart. Oh, hell yeah. Well, Admiral, you can surrender any time. All units, the Gladiator is powering up a subspace drive. Do not let that ship get away. Yes, sir, but it has a bunch of engines. Like, I don't know how we're supposed to stop it. The Gladiator is gone. Again, not for long. We have damaged the destroyer's hyperdrive during the engagement, and its junk capabilities are severely reduced. Finding should be pretty easy. Just say the word, sir, and we'll chase after that vessel. The rebellion needs to end here and now. Affirmative, Alpha 1. We have traced their vector and are going after that destroyer. We're transmitting the coordinates to your nav computer. Receive, Formidable. Alpha 1 requesting clearance to depart. Clearance granted, Alpha 1. See you on the other side. Well, first, I am going to rearm because this feels like a red alert. Alright. Rearm complete. Let's jump. Endgame. Alpha Wing, we have traced the Gladiator to a gas field in the edge of the Delta Serpentis system. The ship's drives have gone offline and their stabilizers have failed. You'll move in to locate the vessel's exact coordinates, and we will deploy the Formidable to engage and apprehend the warship. Since they have nowhere to go, we expect Admiral Mullins to give up the Gladiator without a shot. The Formidable will deploy his marine transports to secure the rebel destroyer's crew and take the rogue admiral into custody. You are to oversee the operation and provide escort. I don't think it's going to go the way you think, because it almost never does. Let's hit it. Jump ahead. Gee, I can't see anything in this soup. Where's the Gladiator? I'm going to guess right in front of us. Check that dancing blip in your radar, Dice. That must be our target. This place really is creepy as hell. Imagine how 12 years ago our boys fought the Shevens in a mess like this one. I often wonder if we'll ever really meet the Shevens again. Surely they must still be lurking somewhere beyond the ruins of Capella. What if they're lurking here? Imagine if we ran into a wing of Mars or dragons right now. You're creeping me the hell out, Dice. I think he's doing it on purpose, Sim. Alright, just stay on me, Alpha Wing. Hey, we got repaired. Target sighted. Command, we have eyes on the Gladiator, sending you the coordinates. Affirmative, Alpha 1. Are you under fire? Negative, Command. The ship looks dormant. The engines are disabled and they're floating in debris. Copy that, Alpha 1. We're jumping to your location with the Formidable. In the meantime, run a scan on that destroyer. Copy, Command. Command is jumping to our location in person aboard the Formidable. Aren't they usually on a station somewhere? Command, the Gladiator is empty. We aren't picking up a single life sign on board. Aria, static. Command, you're breaking up. Repeat message. Command, do you copy? It's Alpha 1. Command, come in, over. Sir, I'm picking up a faint signal on sensors. Looks like a ship. Where? Alright, since I can't reach Command, we may as well check it out. Let's go. Ah, over there. Investigate unknown signal. Watch it be Shevens. Look, it's the goddamn Vasudans again. They must be taking the rebels away. Simmons, GTCv Bushes. Commander Simmons, the GTD 54 Stinger 6 your squadrons. You're ordered to cut your engines immediately. They aren't going to comply. Let's trash them, Commander. Let's find out what they're doing first. Hold your horses, Dice. We're not going to risk an interspecies diplomatic incident. Commander, these are the same guys that destroyed the Nagoya and the Varyag. You can't seriously be considering letting them go. Gladiator crew. GTV Bushers, your final warning. Cut your engines or we will open fire. Negative, Commander Simmons. The Bushers is following the orders of a superior GTVA officer. Well, then we'll open fire. A transmission is coming from somewhere deep within the nebula. I can't believe this. It's the killer Spec Ops destroyer. We can't just sit here and chit-chat with this damn Butchers, Commander. We can't be entirely sure about that. The ship is running with its transponder on. It might actually be a different Pharaoh class than the last one. This is Commander Simmons of the GTV 54 Stinger's Fire Squadron. Whom do I have the pleasure of speaking to? This is Vice Admiral Sinkit, Commander-in-Chief of the Vasudin Imperial 27th Battle Group. The Bush Air is following my orders and will continue to do so. Do not interfere. Vice Admiral Sinkit, we have orders to take the crew of the Gladiator and GTVA custody by Rear Admiral Peterson. The Bush Air's interference is hindering our operation. The crew of the Gladiator has been taking the GTVA custody, Commander. As a superior to both you and Rear Admiral Peterson, I order you to stand down and leave the Bush Air alone. Affirmative. You can't be serious, Commander. You're letting them take Mullins and his men? This is how chain of command works, Dice. You really should learn to respect it. Actually, it's not. This guy's not in our chain of command. Unfreaking believable. We don't even know who these guys are. I'm logging everything, Dice. We know it's the Raf Sanjin, and we know it's Vice Admiral Sinkit. We can go after them in a lawful, organized manner. How? If these people real Arvasudin intelligence, they'll make Mullins disappear like he never even existed. We have our own intelligence services. We have the SOC. We have a legal system. They can't get away with this if they really are acting on their own accord. I think you grossly underestimate the capabilities of these shady Vasudin Spec Ops, Commander. If we do not act now, we'll never have the chance to make Mullins pay. What the hell do you suppose we should do, Dice? Destroy an allied transport right in front of a GTVA Vice Admiral? Yes. You're crazy. This is our only chance, Commander. I'm not gonna do it, Dice. We're equipped for disabling, maybe. Where's the Formidable? The Vasudins are leaving, Commander. I'm not going to forget this, Commander. We should have just gone ahead and attacked them. These Vasudins were clearly not GTVA. You have made a terrible mistake. I'm getting tired of your insubordination, Dice. I have everything logged and we have the name of the Vasudin ship and its admiral as well. The GTVA High Command will do its job and track them down. Formidable, it was the... This is GTD Formidable. We lost your signal, Alpha 1. What's your status? Formidable, it was the Vasudins again. The Rafsanja and a Pharaoh-class destroyer jumped in. Its commander, Vice Admiral Sinkit, pulled the rank and they took the Gladiator's crew and departed. Rafsanjan, our database shows no Pharaoh-class destroyer that designation. The name Vice Admiral Sinkit is also unknown to the registry. See? Goddamn, I told you so. We're sending you the sensor logs, Formidable. Stand by to receive. We received an empty file from you, Alpha 1. Is this some sort of jest? What actually happened here? Damn it, I can't believe this. They must have manipulated our logs somehow. How is that even possible? Alpha 1, what you were saying is very worrying. We will board the Gladiator, but you should return to base. Beta 1 will relieve you during the recovery operation. Damn it! Well, we have 4 witnesses to it. Return to base. Alright, let's hit it. We have analyzed your report on the incident that occurred in the Delta Serpentis Nebula. Commander Simmons, and so far have found little evidence that corroborates the account of you and your wingman describing rogue Vasudin forces. Your sensor logs appear to be faulty, so we have no way of confirming whether your description of the events is actually true. We found no trace of a Pharaoh-class destroyer called Rafsanjan in any GTVA database, nor its supposed commander, Vice Admiral Sinkit. When our Marines boarded the Gladiator, they found evidence of widespread death and destruction. We're still trying to identify the bodies, but it seems that most of the destroyer crew was killed when critical systems failed after the warship's departure with a faulty subspace drive. No escape pods were launched. Given the radiation levels, the multiple hull breaches, and fires across several decks, it is safe to assume that Admiral Mullins is dead. All in all, our campaign against the isolationist insurgency has been successful. We managed to take Regulus, save the Sol Gate, and eliminate both Admiral Mullins and Rear Admiral Walker. Alexandria Navarro is still unaccounted for, but without a fleet or logistical backing, the risk factor she poses is minimal. A special GTVA task force will be established to deal with her and the remnants of the revolutionary forces. Our first task will be, however, to hold a memorial service for those we lost during the campaign. The crew of the GTCA Nagoya, the GTCv Varyag, Captain Kalisian, Captain Tikhonova, most of the 54th, and thousands of other Second Fleet pilots, officers, and crew. They'll be remembered as heroes of the GTVA and the saviors of the Sol Gate. As for your future, you should know that your role in rooting out this insurrection is widely recognized and noted, both among the GTVA top brass and among the civilian populace. It might not be an overstatement that you're morphing into a legend as we speak, thanks to the combined propaganda activity of politicians and several media companies looking to profit off of this crisis. Your following weeks, if not months, will probably be spent avoiding media vultures or embracing your celebrity status, whichever you desire. Regardless of all that, I would like to respectfully ask you to stay with the GTVA security forces for now. The top brass has something planned, big planned, and we want you to be part of it, Commander Simmons. Your career has only just begun. And aren't I under contract? Alright. I guess I could just resign my commission, but I'm not going to do that. We have no recommendations for you. Of course, we fired no... I thought I turned up the difficulty after last. Ah, damn it. Must have done the previous mission on easy. My mistake. But anyway. So no total kills and no assists, didn't fire a shot. 55 total kills with 12 assists for the campaign so far. And this was Magnum, Opus, and Endgame, the 8th mission of the reunion campaign for Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. I think that feels like an arc, and we're probably going into Act 2 next. This is Paladin Gaming signing off.